Mars has always fascinated humanity with its mystery and enigma. Today, in an era of incredible technological achievements, a new scientific mission aimed at probing deep into the red planet is coming to the forefront of our research. The main goal of the mission is to study the inner layers of Mars in order to better understand its past and perhaps gain clues about its future. Complex devices and probes equipped with the most advanced equipment will attempt to penetrate through millions of years of dusty layers and sediments to uncover the secrets hidden beneath the surface. This research not only expands the boundaries of our knowledge, but also marks a new stage in space science. We are on the threshold of an outstanding discovery about the universe, and our team faces a task that promises not only to unravel the mysteries of Mars, but also to lead us to new milestones in defining the conditions under which life could have arisen. What traces has the past left on this planet, where sand dunes stretch for miles? Perhaps this research will become the key to solving broader questions about our place in the universe. And soon, thanks to incredible technological advances, scientists will begin to receive the first astonishing data. The success of the Mars mission is now being discussed with genuine excitement, and much of the credit goes to cutting-edge technologies. Scientists now have an entirely new set of tools at their disposal which not only make research easier, but also make it possible to explore the depths of the red planet. Unique probes equipped with state-of-the-art sensors penetrate the Martian soil like surgical instruments, meticulously examining each layer. Ultra-precise cameras capable of capturing the tiniest details, as well as sensors that respond to changes in temperature and magnetic fields. In addition, remote sensing systems play a key role, utilizing data transmitted from orbital satellites. These technologies make it possible to create detailed maps of the planet's subsurface layers and generate virtual cross-sections, revealing what was previously hidden from view. And no one could have imagined that soon these systems would reveal something truly impressive and even frightening to humanity. But let's delve a bit later into what they found beneath the surface. Get your ticket to a world of discoveries that could change our perception of the universe forever. Work on the mission was in full swing, and it seemed that this day should have been no different from the rest. The probes, as usual, were slowly transmitting data back to Earth data that could become part of the great puzzle of knowledge about Mars. But everything changed when one of the sensors detected anomalous signals. The researchers exchanged glances and froze in astonishment. Beneath a layer of Martian soil hidden from view lay a structure that, by all calculations, simply shouldn't have been there. This discovery remains an unspoken sensation, electrifying the team of scientists like a current. Beneath 1,000 feet of sand, they discovered something resembling complex formations, unlike any geological structures they had encountered before. Moreover, it appeared to be artificially created. Who or what could have left such traces? The mysterious signals from every instrument pointed to one thing: this incredible discovery would overturn many theories about Mars. Immersed in this discovery, the researchers strived to grasp its scale and significance, anticipating what this finding could mean for the entire field of astronomy. Having barely broken through yet another barrier of the unknown, the scientists rushed to analyze the mysterious object hidden deep within Mars. Using advanced technologies, the researchers meticulously examined all the data available to them. The scientists began by analyzing the object's shape and composition, trying to determine its nature. Each new step revealed details that only made the already tangled picture even more complex. The decoding of signals, shapes, and even magnetic anomalies seemed to point to some kind of deliberate intervention, something that shocked every scientific mind. The object's vague outlines and intricate patterns resembled engineering structures hidden for centuries. But a fundamental question remained: could they be the work of nature, or were they the product of engineering ingenuity? The researchers were perplexed as they considered the possibility of an ancient civilization on Mars. This question opened up new horizons for scientists, not only in understanding the history of the Red Planet, but also cast doubt on many established facts about the origins of life in the cosmos. But the multitude of questions did not end there. After all, at every turn, new mysteries arose, the unraveling of which could completely change our perception of the planet that still slumbers beneath the veil of stars. In light of the discovered artifact, scientists delved into a new realm of hypotheses and assumptions, revealing unexplored aspects of Martian history. Some believe that the structure could be the remnants of an ancient civilization that existed millions of years ago, and that Mars once resembled our own great planet in the past. Arguments in favor of this hypothesis are based on the complex architecture of the object and its anomalous energy field. Supporters of another hypothesis point to the possibility of the object having a natural origin. They suggest that certain rare processes occurring beneath the surface of Mars could have led to its formation. For example, magnetic anomalies may be the result of long-term interactions between various minerals under low-pressure conditions. However, not all hypotheses fit within the boundaries of conventional science. Some researchers are even willing to consider the possibility that the structure is an artifact of extraterrestrial origin. Such theories may sound fantastic, but they are based on the fact that the nature and technologies used in the creation of the object have not yet been fully deciphered. And although many of these theories remain controversial, it is precisely these ideas that open the way to new horizons and unbiased research, which could lead to astonishing discoveries. However, an unexpected aspect of these discoveries soon overshadowed all the researchers' plans. Every great discovery, especially one as mysterious as this, attracts the attention not only of scientists but also of seekers of secrets, lovers of myths, and mystics eager to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos through the lens of ancient legends and philosophies. It is they who put forward theories that may not seem very scientific at first glance, but make us think and look beyond the horizon of what is possible. One such theory concerns ancient astronauts who are believed to have visited Mars long ago. Their traces could have remained in the form of these mysterious structures, highlighting the connection between extraterrestrial civilizations and our ancestors. Another mysterious hypothesis brings to life the myths of a lost planetary civilization, suggesting that the discovered structure is the last remnant of a complex culture that once lived in space, and that its enigmatic knowledge is linked to the worlds of the continents. Supporters of such ideas claim that a planet exhibiting such strange forms cannot be just an ordinary discovery. And, of course, there are also theories linking the discovery to mystical portals to other worlds or dimensions, which were supposedly once used for interplanetary travel. These versions plunge the imagination into an ocean of the unknown and are so captivating that it's hard not to ponder them. But which of these could turn out to be true? All we can do is guess. But there's no time to ponder, because the outcome of this story could go beyond speculation and upend established worldviews. When news of the discovery made on Mars reached Earth, it spread across the globe, leaving scientists and the media in a state of excitement. Research centers and universities from New York to Tokyo hurriedly organized meetings and symposiums to discuss the implications of the discovery. Experts of all kinds, from geologists to astrophysicists, were eager to contribute to a sort of competition in interpreting the data. Television channels and internet platforms began actively covering the sensation, and everyone wanted to tell their own version of the story. While scientific journals published articles analyzing the hypotheses, infotainment shows and blogs often offered fantastical scenarios for how events might unfold. Headlines grabbed the attention of viewers and readers, sometimes exaggerating the scale of the discovery, but making the public ponder cosmic mysteries. Such worldwide attention could not go unnoticed, and government agencies also began to take an interest. The discovery on Mars even reached politicians, raising questions about increasing funding for the next research mission to the Red Planet. Meanwhile, as plans for future research were being made on Earth, a new vision of the universe began to take shape in the minds of all humanity, mysterious and unsettling, poised to bring about equally momentous changes in our understanding of life and its origins. And how will this story end? It may become one of the most thrilling discoveries of our time. It is impossible to study space without attempting to delve into the depths of history and the myths that have accompanied humanity for centuries. Ancient civilizations from the Egyptians to the Sumerians left us countless legends filled with references to star-dwellers and divine beings who came from the cosmos. They often imagined the sky as something more than just a cluster of stars, as if endowed with mystical knowledge, something sacred and accessible only to the chosen few. The mysterious discovery on Mars has revived interest in ancient legends, awakening in the minds of those familiar with mythological motifs. One of the most widespread myths about Atlantis is now being viewed from a new perspective. What if the disappearance of this mysterious city was caused by forces from outer space? What secrets did it truly hold? And is there a connection between them and the structures discovered beneath the surface of Mars? Perhaps the surge of Martian mysteries is inspired by this very myth, which for centuries has captivated the greatest minds of humanity. No less influential is another legend, the deepening shadows of the ancient Chinese concept of celestial rivers which supposedly connected worlds. Perhaps their depiction is reflected in the discovered structure, serving as metaphorical bridges between planets. What if myths are actually forgotten memories of real events that took place thousands of years ago? And although the attempt to link ancient tales with scientific data may seem absurd, new discoveries often reveal striking parallels with history and parables. Such reflections keep our keen interest alive for future discoveries, where the past and the future invisibly merge into a single picture of the universe. But an even more daunting question is, what doors are now opening for our search for new forms of life? After all the astonishing discoveries that have shaken the scientific community, we are faced with the most intriguing question: is life on Mars possible? If the hidden structures beneath the surface truly have either a biological or artificial origin, This could indicate that the red planet might once have been habitable or even inhabited. The question of searching for life beyond Earth has always fascinated scientists, but now it is taking on a new dimension. The discovered evidence of artificial structures gives us reason to assume that Mars once had conditions suitable for the emergence of life, or even more complex forms that could have left traces of their presence in the form of such constructions. Sandstorms and millennia of accumulation could have erased anything from the face of the planet. But will there be enough evidence to confirm these theories? The deeper we look into these findings, the more we realize that the solution could bring humanity closer to discoveries of a scale that is simply staggering. If Martian life really could have existed, studying it may reveal to us an entirely new parallel path of biological evolution. Will the evidence discovered be a step toward recognizing Mars as hospitable to life? Or are we in for unsettling hints that worlds beyond Earth are full of mysteries and dangers we are only beginning to suspect? These questions have yet to be answered. After all the remarkable discoveries on Mars, it is more important than ever to clearly define our next steps and strategy for exploring the red planet. Scientists and engineers are enthusiastically starting work on new projects to enhance our ability to probe deeper and further, studying its interior. The latest drilling and data analysis technologies are being developed, capable of further increasing the accuracy and speed of research, allowing us to comb the planet in search of deeper and older layers that might hold the answers to our most cherished questions. Missions to send robotic explorers, capable of autonomously conducting measurements and research without relying on Earth, are already on the horizon. Special attention is being given to the development of powerful orbital platforms that will not only collect information but also serve as relay stations for real-time data transmission. Joint international projects are also planned, aiming to unite the efforts of all interested countries in solving the mysteries that Mars has kept hidden for so long. In addition, attention is being paid to issues of safety and protecting equipment from the planet's extreme conditions. After all, only reliable and durable mechanisms can ensure humanity's long-term presence on Mars. With every new step and discovery, we are getting closer to answering the question of whether the planet can be colonized and uncovering its centuries-old secrets. But what lies ahead is hard to predict. The united work of scientific teams from around the world is only just beginning. And although there is still much to discover, the future of exploration seems incredibly fascinating and full of promise. Amid the endless expanse of space, humanity has always sought its place and tried to understand what role it plays in this colossal ecosystem. Recent discoveries on Mars once again awaken philosophical reflections in us about our place in the universe. If Mars really did harbor inhabitants and structures, as we believe, what could this mean for human existence and our understanding of life? This moment makes us reflect on the prospects that open up before us as we embark on our cosmic journey. What responsibility should we bear toward the planets that are only just beginning to reveal themselves to our exploration? Is it possible that our quest for understanding will renew our desire not only to study, but also to care for every corner of the universe? Perhaps along with new knowledge will come a deep conviction of the need to preserve what has made us human, the drive to seek knowledge and respect for all forms of life, no matter how strange they may be. The question of life on Mars compels us to reconsider many aspects of our own existence and to reassess our place in the equation of the universe. Could this open up new paths for us in exploring not only the external world but also our inner one and mark the beginning of a new evolutionary stage? It is quite possible that the answers to these questions will lead us to the realization that life, in its infinite forms, is not merely the privilege of a single planet, but a harmonious part of the universe to which we are only just beginning to reach out. And who knows? Could this mysterious red planet ultimately become the key to a deeper understanding of our purpose? There are still many questions ahead that will challenge our minds and imaginations. So, we have reached the final point of our fascinating journey through the mysteries of Mars. The secrets discovered beneath the surface of the red planet have become not just a scientific breakthrough, but a huge step toward realizing how little we still know about the cosmos and about ourselves within it. Every expanded answer has given rise to an abyss of new questions. What is the true nature of the structures that have been found? What are their hidden histories and roles in the grand interplanetary picture? These discoveries remind us that we are only on the threshold of a great revelation beyond the ordinary ways of seeing. The possibility of life existing beyond Earth not only fires the imagination but also compels us to reconsider our cosmic goals. We are forced to re-examine our own traditional beliefs and open ourselves to new, sometimes unexpected concepts, but this is only the beginning. It paves the way for further research and observation. We are not just sending probes into the depths of space. We are exploring ourselves, discovering a new understanding of life on a universal scale. Let this adventure serve as a motivation to seek and discover the unknown. Who knows what other mysteries other planets and stars hold in the depths of the night sky? The discoveries yet to come promise to be no less thrilling, continuing to push the boundaries of our minds and strengthen our drive to understand the vastness of the cosmos.